Here we go. Yay. Aloha, everyone. Welcome back. We are live. So happy to be here. My name is Candice Neaves. This is a
Hi.
team. I'm an intuitive natural fertility health coach, and I'm here today with one of my favorite humans in the whole world, Aneshka, my dear sisters who I love so very much. Just like I know my face is gonna hurt at the end
It
of
always
this.
happens to us. It's like the magic, you know?
It's the magic. It's y'all. Aneshka is an amazing woman. I want to tell you all about her. Is an artist. She's an incredible single mama, the founder of one of my favorite sustainable jewelry lines, the label. Neat sister, thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy that you're here.
Thank you, sister. I'm so happy to be here. Oh.
So yay! Thank you for being here, Neil. Love you.
Hi, Neil.
And all right. So Aneshka, you actually had the inspiration for us to come live and to share this conversation publicly. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Can I talk to you a little bit about I can't really hear the last thing you said.
Yeah, can you just tell us a little bit about what inspired this conversation between us and wanted to do this
I think it was just more intuitive. We were, outside and I just get these downloads and I get sparked. And I was just listening to your conversation. We're having a conversation about the sisterhood and divine feminine. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is the journey that I'm on right now. And we need to share this. And I don't know, I feel like I just put that seed out there and you were like, yeah, we need to spread this. We need to have, I wanted to make an impact on the women or the people that follow me on like my social media platforms, and I'm already a part of the sisterhood already, and it's impacted and changed my life in such a beautiful way. And I wanted like that segue to, you know, just share the journey that I'm on and the spiritual journey that I'm on and tie it all together, because my label, my brand is shifting into a more intuitive, artistic, spiritual space, and I was not sure how to integrate that with my journey that I'm on in the sisterhood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want it to all be in alignment. I don't want anything to be like, oh, this is one way and then this is the other way, because it just won't, the frequency will not be, it will not align when you're not living your truth. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really feel that it's so key that all areas of our life, professionally, in our spare time, that it is we are foundation of what is most important, how we're serving, what our purpose is, and that matches, right?
Yes, it's like the collective consciousness, it just feels, that's why when we're around each other, it's like, because that frequency. And before the sisterhood, we've been friends for a while. I was just reflecting on my energy in the past, and I was always a good vibe, but we weren't like how we are now. It feels like home.
It feels like home, yeah. And I know we've both been doing a lot of our own work on witnessed you in your growth, your, your blossom. And then also, I feel like as women, we bloom and then we die.
Mm.
We bloom. And the more of blossoming and dying away and then coming back again, the more effortlessly we flow with life. And so
Ooh, I got chills. I'm so happy you brought that up because that's exactly what I'm trying to creatively birth
Mm.
is the connection between shadow and light. And like when you're having an off week and just be gentle with yourself, go inward, stay off social media, stay off the devices, allow the murkiness and the little attitudes to come up. And then you're just like, and you're observing your interactions with people. Like this week was hard for me. And I'm like, wow, where's this coming from? So I'm journaling and I'm meditating. And then today I wake up, I'm playing with my daughter. I'm so excited. And I'm like, ooh, the heaviness is gone. That's that's just the cycle and that's the journey. And it's like we have the tools to they're not going to be as hard as they used to be when we weren't healed. If like I'm trying to like say that. So when you were like die, blossom, go in, blossom, yeah, it's beautiful because you come out so changed every single time.
Yeah. And it's really in the awareness that this is the cycle, right? Our every 28, 29.
Acceptance. Like, okay, what lesson do you want me to learn now?
Yeah, this is part of it. What's the blessing here?
What's
What's
the
the opportunity?
message? What's the opportunity? Yes.
Mhm.
When I
I
joined
grow.
the sisterhood, I didn't understand the opportunity yet. And I actually did
Mm,
it twice. So
mhm.
when you had the membership, I got so excited because I'm like, oh, I can just continue this membership and it's like it's not going anywhere. It doesn't end after a certain like time frame. So
Right,
yes, and I can always come to the sisterhood when I'm feeling whatever I'm feeling because it's a safe space for us. Yeah.
right.
Wait, say that again.
Can you
It
hear
kind
me?
of broke up.
So I was just saying, for anyone who's catching this live or watching the replay and you're wondering, like, what is the sisterhood? What are they talking about? I'd love to just shed some light on that. So I lead a very powerful web where I support women who are desiring the wisdom of their wombs to experience great tools on similar healing journeys to meditate, learn, and heal experience of growth in your own personal experiences too, and just to see the way things have changed for you.
Yeah. It's the knowing that this is my truth and um yeah, I'm gaining a soul family through the sisterhood. I feel welcomed, I feel received. Yeah. I couldn't hear like the last part that you
Yeah,
said about the sisterhood and then like the meditation and because it was kind of breaking up for me.
sure, sure. So every month we bring the sisterhood together, meditate together, to pray together, to move energy. We do a lot of somatic movement. So we're like our shaking practices, breathing, breath work, yoga, all these different incredible ways of moving through the body, moving trauma, processing whatever it is that is being held on our bodies, and we do it together. We do a lot of dance. I love
I know
watching
you
dance.
and I both get going.
So
It's like in another world. But that's good though. You feel so safe to just, you know?
it's
Yeah. Oh, I can't hear you. What did you say? Sorry.
definitely, yeah, it's definitely that is to feel and whatever they need, whatever is blockages in our chakras, in our system, comes from your child made us feel unsafe to be fully in our expression in a moment when. So this is that expression energy. And
Yeah. Fully in our expression. Yeah.
I own
Hmm.
fully in our expression. Absolutely. I hope the connection
Um,
over here and see if
I'm trying to hear everything. I'm wondering if you can hear me clear.
you're. Let's see if it's better for everybody out there who's listening. Can hear me. I live in the jungle. I love
I love your place. It's the best.
this a little
You should
they
do like a tour one day, like on your YouTube live
uh,
with the girls.
right. I could introduce everyone to the fruit trees.
Yes, and like the farm and everything. I think that's you have to. I think that's encouraging people to like live off grid, you know?
So the connection's good now. I just let
Oh,
me
perfect. Man, you were saying so many yummy things, and I'm like, um, but yeah, you're. I think the sisterhood has also taught me a lot of things that I didn't know how to do.
hmm
You know, like I started my yoga journey at like postpartum 6 months, thanks to you, and that was just like the beginning of all the deep work that I needed to do. But I didn't have sisterhood, and I used to always just like I just want community, I want sisterhood, and I did not know how to like call that in. And it's like I needed to embody that or go through some sort of awakening
hmm
um, to step into that. And then, you know, the divine just puts it in your lap. So, like I said, when I first joined the sisterhood, I did it to support, but I wasn't like feeling at first, is this for me? And
hmm
now, since being in it, I think I've been in it a while this year since you started it. It's like it's totally shifted, and now I'm like I want a child, I want to heal my womb, um, and it's healing all the past trauma that's stored in this area. And it's not just about birthing a child, it's healing your womb and healing your chakras and calling in abundance, calling in support, calling in sisterhood, showing up for your sisters, and just knowing that we're doing all these things to be able to move through our ups and downs. But yeah, the sisterhood is support. I'm learning so much through sisterhood. I drink tea every morning now, and I get excited for my tea. You know, and I don't have that addiction to caffeine. It was just not good. I'm, you know, trying to eat better with my nutrition, and I'm feeling like my skin is glowing, my energy is better. Um, yeah, I'm just like clear, my eyesight. I'm just really learning so much through the sisterhood. Yeah.
Mm.
And I want to share that and invite, you know, whoever's ready to come in. I'm just like, come, 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 you know? Yeah.
Your sisterhood is waiting for you. Fun. We're going deep. We're inspired together. I love that you made so many beautiful changes in your life, love. That's and it does. Your skin is glowing, by the way.
Thank you. I feel that, just releasing what are people going to think. And I've been calling in, like, how am I going to share my spiritual journey and this shift? Because my designs are about to get real, like, spirit, real spiritual. Like, we're all going to be having these amulets. And I just don't want, I was afraid that I was going to lose money. I was going to lose my following. And how was I going to be accepted? And I'm just like, today when I was driving, I'm like, it doesn't matter, because we all have a blueprint, and I'm living my blueprint. And not everybody has to be a part of the shift. Maybe they're here to witness the shift. And whoever is going to, like, not be into, like, what I'm doing in my truth, so much more will pour in, and it will just balance and align, and I'm not going to, like, worry about money, losing money, or being broke, or any of that. I don't have that feeling. Like, I'm healing my balancing my masculine and feminine, and I learned that through the sisterhood. Like, too much, I grew up in a household where my mother was always in her masculine, and I was always in my masculine. And now it's like I'm learning how to be in my divine feminine, which is the space to receive, 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 and just play, dance. I'm getting so much chills, and just being in our sensuality and birthing creations together. And I know this probably might sound like, because I am super spiritual, and I know some people, um, I think what I'm trying to say is, when I'm in my the sisterhood has given me confidence,
Mhm.
and um, I'm calling in my soul family, so I will be accepted and appreciated, and in the space with other people who share the same goals and journey. So I don't have to, like, worry about, like, masking who I am to fit into somebody else's, you know, view of what I should be doing. I'm deep. I can't have surface conversations. Like, I like to go deep. I'm one of those friends that's just like, let's pull out some cards. I don't know. Like, let's see what spirit's saying. And I want to be able to just be a myself, and it come through my creations, because this is going to be my life, and I'm raising my daughter, and she's just going to be like, yeah, so great. She already is great. Yeah.
And all.
I'm so grateful for you. And yeah, I just want other sisters to join in with us and experience this, especially if they're, like, struggling with, their calling, their purpose, job. It's like detaching from suffering. You don't have to have that, when you're living in your truth. And you just have to just start with the curiosity to, like, oh, let me join and see what this is about. Because I'm here to say, I was the one that joined and was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just supporting my girl, you know? And now I'm like, let's do this work. I'm ready. Let's do this work. I'm ready for everything to change. I'm calling it in.
For your support, by the way. That's so sweet of you to have joined with the intent purely just to support me. And I
Really
love
just support. Yeah, yeah. But
organic.
was I really supporting? It's like more than just reposting in a story. That's why I'm like, let's do this live, because like this is how we talk all the time, when we're around each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jasmine. I see you. I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so
You.
glad they stayed.
Yeah. And then also there was a message from Jessica. Thank you for letting us know that clear. Thank you for being really delighted to you
Oh,
all.
I forgot to post this in my story live, but we'll have this recording and it's just going to be on, it's going to be in both of our YouTubes and our bio. Yeah. This is
So I got inspired when you were sharing to tell a little bit of our back
good.
to this of synchronicity, which has been a big thing in my healing journey. It's been a big part of learning how to listen and trust in another big
And yes.
divine feminine energy, right? It's bringing it to the that seem like magical, not coincidences, synchronicities. And the universe is always us and giving us signs that we are on the right track, doing the thing that we need to be doing. You might get chills. I'm getting chills right now.
I'm
Like
getting, yeah, yeah.
I get feel the truth coming through my body. And the whole body will ripple with, right? So things like that. You see, like 333, 1111. Maybe it's like they're a bird.
Ooh,
Whatever.
oh,
Pay attention to those synchronicities because they
yes.
are so powerful. And when Anisha and I first met, it was well before I had birthed the Sacred Sister Circle or Woman Full Bloom. We met through my mom. Hi,
I love your mom.
and Anishka had connected through Instagram, I believe, right?
Yeah. Instantly became my soul family. And she's like, you have to meet my daughter.
Right.
Yeah.
You connected. She said the same thing to me. She's like, you have to go follow her. Awesome. And we started chatting, and my mom knew that we were both at the time trying to get pregnant. And we were calling in conception, I like to call it now,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
active. And it hadn't happened for either a long journey. And so I was I used to teach yoga and I was teaching in Portugal. That year.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. She was hosting the retreat. So Anishka decided to come on the retreat and we were so person
Yeah, I
and
think it started there, the activation, you know?
there right before the retreat. Ooh, and I have bumps.
Yeah.
Right before the retreat, we both found out that we were pregnant and we're both afraid person because
I know. Oh, I think I probably would have been so sad. I'm glad it didn't work out that way. Oh my gosh.
literally like, we conceived within a month of I
I
think we
think the girls are like, because Bloom was born early. I think they were really supposed to be born. They were like two weeks apart.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think we
because you were always 2 weeks ahead of me with
mhm.
your time.
I conceived 2 weeks before. Wild. Like that is so wild. And that's not random. The way it has evolved since then, not random. And so throughout your pregnancy, we're friends, we stayed
I came to Hawaii or Kauai, the island. Yeah.
to Hawaii and we had such an amazing, just deepening shared pregnancy experience, birthing the world, raising daughters, for the first time and being on that journey. And now we're here. Like this is so meant to be. The
So
fact that we're in right now, that you're having the awakenings that you're having, that you felt called to support me, for me to support you throughout our lives, like that this cycle keeps going. And yeah, I just wanted to speak to that, just to really encourage everyone out there to pay attention to the
the
synchronicities
signs, yeah.
seem like magical or random or coincidence, but really know like there is something behind that at least life. So trust in it. to it, go in that direction. I'd love to hear if anybody else has had any like synchronistic experiences in the chat if you want to share with.
It's every day for me now. I'm like seeing numbers. Isn't this, Jasmine said synchronicities are so real.
Mhm.
Yeah, you could be thinking about something, or going, because you're being led by your intuition. That's where you should be following, and then you'll see a sign or a number or a synchronicity, and then you're like, okay, good, that's my sign. Or you're anxious about something, and then you see some numbers, and then you're like, I'm still looking at my numbers because I'm learning. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I just need to do this, and, da, 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 and then it just like figures itself out.
Yeah. So while we're here, we're going to stay on the call for about more about sacred symbol. I know you were asking me about how I got the calling to offer it.
Yes, yes. I did ask you that outside. Yeah. I was like, how did you were like, I
Yeah. Well, I do know how. It's definitely it's linked to a lot of different things. So
don't.
anyone who's listening here, it definitely started with my own journey, personal transformation. As you know well, Aneshka, it took 7 very long to conceive my first daughter. It included very miscarriage, fibroids. I had excruciatingly painful periods, and I had 2 blocked fallopian. At which point, the doctors told me that I'm natural, and they said that my only chance at IVF to fly to another island, it would be very expensive for me, and even then, it wasn't need, and it wasn't looking good for me. But my inner voice said, "No, Ruth, keep going on your whole healing, on your path. Do do this." And I listened to this, and then 4 short diagnosis, I conceived my first daughter completely naturally. Sister was also conceived naturally after just 2 months of prayer and actively welcoming her into our. And then she was birthed ecstatically in the world that here in Hawaii, both of our girls were, and I had 2 really powerful home births. So my life has literally been one incredible story after the next of healing, miracles, of triumph, of the most beautiful blessings, but they've all come growing really challenging time. Really, really, really. And really use my challenges as the fuel for really using this as the opportunity to rise from the mud.
Mm, I
And I just,
felt that.
like I was
I
down
felt that.
our
Yes.
mud going through it.
I was gonna let I was that was gonna be my question, is how did you keep your spiritual like strength during that time? Did you
Mhm.
Yeah, that hard time. Like when you said my intuition was like not to listen to them.
Mhm. I had to go with it. I had to do 2 the moment. I had to grieve.
Mm,
Part of me disappointed and sad. I called my friend, met me, we had lunch. I just cried. I let myself feel. And then also I spoke to the truth of unwavering faith. I have unwavering trust in what the life because I have only my life. And anytime there has been a challenge, it has always worked to something greater, to something better. If I was in a place that was hard and depressed, I've gone through my life, cry for help when I was a teen. I've been through some hard times. But anytime I've been at the bottom of, I've then risen and come back to the top myself, go through that cycle. No, if it's something good is waiting for me on the other side, and I so
mhm,
I really let myself feel present, be with the grief and the sadness, Move that, don't suppress it, don't deny it, but then also come back to faith and say, like, I know that I trust in the that spirit has for me that go well. And I trust in intuition. I had so many synchronicities the day that I got that diagnosis. Oh, oh my goodness. A woman that I knew, spoken to forever, right before I went in to have this is the procedure where they're blocked. Right then, she texted me and told me that she was 6 weeks pregnant. And I'm like, wow, congratulations. Tells me that they're 6 weeks pregnant, first of all.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I was
All
just
music. I saw you and your husband's flyer, and I wanted to let you know, like, I'm having a baby. I'm 6 weeks. Like, well, I'm about to go in and have a procedure done to see if I can have a baby. Like, wish me luck. That energy. And she sent this whole prayer, and I remember the emojis up the phone, and it did this whole thing and offered the most beautiful. When I came out, I had another message that, by the way, again, she said, by the way, doctors told me that I of all the scar tissue. And now I'm pregnant. So, just wanted to let you know. And
that's what mine is. I have the scar tissue. Wow.
healed, right? Doctors know they know so much, so many blessings in
Yeah,
what, and there's a lot that's missing. There
a
are,
lot.
so that's really informed my work and inspired me to share with women. Let them know, like, this isn't end all. If somebody said, "Oh, this is right now," it doesn't going to be this way for just tubes are blocked. They're going to stay that way. If you get a scratch on your arm,
Yeah,
it's
he didn't. He just said this is what's going to happen, and like that's it. He didn't give you any. He probably didn't even have anything to say to like. This is how
not
you
a,
unblock it. He
yeah.
didn't know.
They don't know. They need this information. They need these qualities that we go that I teach in the Sacred Sisterhood Circle. They need to know about womb massage and yoni. They need to know about how important it is to heal trauma, to work emotional pieces, to be with grief, to be with our sadness, have a
Yeah,
safe talk, to cry, to feel.
yeah, yeah. You start to appreciate that solitude, that hermit mode, when you can just like you said feel all those emotions. It's like I've
Mhm.
had like this week I'm like, man, I'm so happy that I'm just like in my peaceful house with my daughter. I could just like be in my emotions. I'm journaling, I'm crying. Yeah, you start to just be at peace with the shadow work, you know.
Mhm. To welcome it and
Welcome it.
yeah,
bringing
last night.
bringing it to surface. What did Jasmine say? I love this. My mom just told me she has kidney. Oh, less than an hour ago, and I am on this. Oh, Jasmine, I wish I could hug you.
Holding you. I'm gonna pull up this message so get better.
Oh, sis.
She has kidney cancer. Less than an hour ago on this live, receiving the synchronous. Yeah.
I'm sending you so much love today. That's so heavy, and the fact that you're here is so special. Thank you.
Yeah. And just pause and send Jasmine energy, sending love to her kidney hearts. Love. Goals. I'm just gonna pray. I feel called to pray. Spirit, universe, however you name
I'm
this.
here. I'm here with you, sister, and Jasmine. We got you.
We
You want
got
to
you.
want to lead it?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just lift up beautiful souls and invite a space of deep, deep healing for and deep trust for both of them in what is being offered right now, possible here. And I just pray that you bless her kidney, her whole body, every cell in her body, this beautiful birds.
I just, yeah.
I'm just feeling frequency. Thank you so much. We send
The birds.
you a
Jasmine, this is so good because you're going to be, if you join the sisterhood, you're going to learn so much from Candice and you're going to be helping your mom.
love. She joined last month.
Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh, Jasmine.
I don't know if she was. Maybe you two haven't been on the same call.
Mm-mm. I just
We
came. I just came back in
Yeah, that was amazing how that one bird came singing.
during the prayer.
Synchronicity.
Do you see? Do you see?
Sometimes it's
Do
the
you
butterfly.
see? You have to experience this shift and the messages and the synchronicities. And once you experience it, you're like, oh, this is real. This is real.
Not separate from what is happening here in life, in nature. I'm grateful and blessed to live in nature because I get these reminders being here in nature, but we are not connected. And every thought that we think, every word that we prayer or intention that gets mirrored back.
It's mirrored back to us. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
all part of the same cycle of energy. Yeah, Jasmine, it's
Ah,
the
okay. You know what I was going to say when you said it's mirrored back to us? I think when I talk about this week, it's like when I'm observing the energy that I'm having and I don't want to be in that space. And I'm like, I become a little bit more, I think, frustrated because I'm like, this isn't me. I don't want to be in this space. So I'm trying to rush. Remember when I texted you, I was like, I cannot rush my awakening. I have to just let it be and let it move through on its own time. So I was
Mhm.
just like adding to what you were saying um, about the synchronicities and
Oh, yeah, you really can't rush it. Be with it and trust it. Last night, I was feeling where I felt like I wanted to distract myself from all that
Yeah, yeah, you're an empath.
I'm like, I'll tune into this podcast or I'll just like clean the whole room. And then my spirit want you to really get this feeling so that you can understand behind this and start to run a bath and I just laid there and prayed and just gave myself the space to and realize like there is something deep there, it's actually it's connected to a longing for a sister. And every single time we have these monthly calls, I so because this is everything to me. All you means so much. And also like I'm calling in the physical to really see me, connect deeply with me, so much from them, and they receive so much very mutual across, this in our friendship where we're building each. And so a little bit of grief there,
Mm,
being what feels like it's missing, but then connect that was also the gratitude for what is coming. And I can feel how when there's a peace, it's because there's something new that's more to fill that space.
oh,
And for that and welcome that into my would have never thought I just, put on the podcast thing and just like distracted myself away. But because I allowed myself to travel through all of my emotions, I got to that space.
wow, we were kind of journeying together because I was doing like some grieving too with you know some certain friendships might shift in this direction, but like guess what? I'm calling in, and I know I'm welcoming or opening up space for new experiences, new friendships, new connections, new abundance, new messages, new. Yeah. I was
Absolutely.
trying to search for a podcast too. I actually had no music. I was taking Bloom to my sisters this morning, and I'm like, I don't want to have music. I just need to be in this space of what I'm feeling. I think I was more worried and put more pressure on, like, what am I going to say? And let me listen to a podcast so I can receive these messages. And I'm like highlighting notes last night when I'm reading. And I'm like, I don't need to do this. Everything is here. You know, everything is here. Yeah.
Yeah, that divine feminine energy of trusting the way spirit wants to speak through us, to move through us, trusting what comes through in the moment, knowing that that is more than enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
My practice has been approaching situations that feel edgy, tough, challenging, all of that with
With what?
curiosity.
Curiosity.
Spirit,
That's so important. Yeah.
I am so curious.
I wonder if you have any, I wonder what your Jupiter is in. But yeah,
Do
it's like you like to go deep and like you're curious about like discovering. Yeah, I
Mhm.
have that too.
Yeah. So I just want to circle around because you had asked me how I got through that moment, that challenging moment of finding out that I, couldn't have a baby, and
That
I was,
that exact moment.
yeah, and then we were talking about this flower bloom, and I feel, yeah, the mud that the lotus flower blossoms from, the heaviness, struggles, the pain that we're experiencing, the grief that we go through, everything feels so much and it's so intense. This is compost. You're a gardener, you know what compost is for. Those are the goods. That's what's going to make your garden go off, right?
Wow.
That's what makes it beautiful. This fertile environment for our and it's what's going to give birth to the most breathtaking, beautiful flower in the world. Have you seen a lotus in real life?
Yeah, love. That's actually one of my favorite because I love how it grows from the mud and the water, deep deep down.
So dark as it is, if you are feeling like you are rock bottom, hardest time, expect something beautiful to come from. Trust in the process.
You know what? You're so right. That is
Water,
the cycle.
that's the cycle, and it's
It's
gonna
the cycle. Yeah, it's surrendering though. It's surrendering in the pain, like allowing it to just fall apart if it has to.
let it fall
You're
apart.
always going to be put back together, except you're going to be shifted in a new path or a new direction that's for you. So when you're resisting, you kind of stay in stuff suffering. And that was me for so many years, like dysfunctional relationships, dysfunctional friendships, dysfunctional jobs. I don't know, and you just normalize that dysfunction,
Mhm.
and yeah, you hold on to that pain. So when you are supposed to surrender through the pain, when you're going through these things, sometimes you're doing all these things to distract you from surrendering, and then you're caught up in the distraction, and it's just like a
Mhm.
cycle that keeps repeating. So like surrendering and just being in the muddy moment, because it's like, you know what, this needs to go, this needs to turn into compost,
Yeah.
needs to come off of me, like do the work. And like you said, it's trusting in that. And that's another reason why I'm like glad that you have this sisterhood, because a lot of people just don't know that. Like, you are
Mhm.
going to be okay. It's a blueprint. This is all supposed to happen for you.
Right.
It's
It's
it's the
you.
knowing that this is for you, not against you.
Right. And if you can say that in the
With
moment,
like so much, like with a smile on your face, it's like, yeah,
mm,
it's so true.
faith means still letting yourself feel. what is challenging, what is hard, talking about it, crying, working through
Yeah,
the
and it's like that's how the change starts. It's like
yeah.
getting out of the
Mm,
stuck, like just stuck in it.
yeah. hmm The obstacles of life and all of its suffering, all of it truly happens, and we can trust blossom is we can always trust that. Yeah.
So I want to ask you, when you had that moment before, did you start, okay, like when you were learning how to, when you went through your grieving process,
Mm.
when did the birthing of this container start back then, or it started when you were pregnant with Samaya because you looked at all the work you did to get there? Like all of the cleansing and the energetic cleansing, the spiritual cleansing, probably cutting off certain dysfunctional connections and just, yeah, what did you do?
Okay.
Had to
So
get in alignment to like call in
yeah. So
and your
back
angels, your babies, you know?
yeah. Backtrack before Samaya was born. I'd already been working health coach for like a decade, supporting people dealing with chronic illness, disease, through all kinds of things. That's part of the reason why it was so surprising when I couldn't get pregnant naturally. The healthiest
Yeah, I
person that
remember you telling me that. Like, I do all of this healthy stuff.
right. I lived
But it was,
every
I think it was spiritual.
it was definitely spiritual, it was definitely emotional, um, pieces that helped me in my healing too. But you can your diet down to a T, and if you haven't dealt with,
The
you know,
inner
your
trauma in your body,
body,
especially your womb, the
your
sacral area, the
yeah,
root chakra.
exactly. You're living out of alignment with your personal truth, and you're showing up in a way that actually desire and want in life at the foundation. It doesn't matter. You can still carry. I've seen some of the people who eat healthiest. I've had close friends who passed or cancer who ate but didn't process their pain.
I know the diet is so key. Yeah.
Diet is so is the emotional. So when I got pregnant with, I knew that I needed to share my story of healing. I was very much connected to what helped me, how I did it, where the breakthrough happened. So many women are experiencing a disconnect here. I want to help them connect the dots where they're not getting the system, where they're not getting it from their healthcare provider. So much faith in the white coat, but a white coat doesn't equal God. And so also the moment that I'm told, oh, your body, it is not capable of healing. You have cancer and you have 6 months to live. Oh, you can't have a baby. Then we get that voice in our head saying, oh my gosh, I'm dying. Oh my goodness. And we're feeding that energy in our bodies. We're perpetuating that truth when it doesn't need to be that way. The minute, oh, I can heal.
I know.
My then we're perpetuating that truth, coming closer to, but it's really about what we're thinking. So I knew that I needed to support women to connect. And I would say that my own experience and traversing these grounds led to the work that I do now, which is in supporting a variety of women all stages of life, and many of are having difficulty getting pregnant to heal. And it really came from, yeah, it came from just seeing what I had to go through. I also didn't want women to have to take years out of their of wanting to meet their child able to get there. Like it doesn't need to take 7 years. I have a pregnant right now who did womanful spring. Um, I can't say her name,
Yeah, yeah.
confidential. But she was in our group, and so she'll announce what the group's
And she did the healing and did the work. Yeah.
work. She put the work in. She's consistent. She's also been doing other like holistic modalities in addition to practice. I know acupuncture has been really
I want to try acupuncture. Yeah.
so so healing. There's so many incredible things that we can. And she did the meditations, she did the teas, like
I think it's just believing, but sometimes like our spirits can be so broken that we don't have that, like you said, unwavering faith.
Mhm.
And we think that the white coat or this other belief system, like IVF, like this is the only way. And I was that one, I felt like I just wanted to rush it and skip the long process. But who knows? Maybe I just wasn't with the right partnership. And obviously I wasn't connected to myself and I was not healthy. Yeah. I wasn't healthy inside or outside. But now I have the unwavering faith and I can witness these miracles. And that's why I was asking you, like, when did it birth? And I think I want to ask, was it like a spiritual awakening? Did you go through like a dark night, like you said, the dark night of the soul? Because I know that had to be a really probably a dark time for you when you
Mhm.
were having the fibroids. Were you aware you had all that on going on in you? Or you were just like, why am I not getting pregnant? Did you think it was spiritual and why your body was having those issues?
Mhm. So yeah, I did
How
find
was
out.
how was your eating habits around that time too?
My eating habits were amazing.
Oh, okay. When the
Yeah.
doctor told you that?
Yeah, I had so many cleanses. I tried everything in each, like everything that I could do. Physically, I was
Ah,
doing.
yeah.
I feel though that I had even too much. So one problem was attending to the emotion, which that's a big part of the Woman Full Bloom program, and the whole premise behind the Sisterhood Circle is tending to the emotional parts of our lives. And then so we can't do it. We can't. It's like cleansing is good. Detoxing is important. Do we need to do that all the time? No.
Mm,
Do we nourish our body side of cleansing? Absolutely. So important. So during my pregnancy, new pieces of this started to come through. And I've been pregnant twice now, and it was really learning how women. The point is not to just cleanse and detox all the time and just be
okay.
complete.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm glad you said that.
That has its place, but the point is
Has to
actually
be like a balance.
nourish deeply to build, right? That I'm a big fan of Ayurveda, Vedic retreat. It was like I love the system of food in Ayurveda. It really encourages you to look at your specific body type and your unique needs, which are going to be different from everybody else. So understanding what your dosha is, how to eat for your own, understanding how to eat intuitively is important. Just knowing that as a woman, we need to eat is really, really important. Not thinking like, oh, I can just go through the day smoothie and a salad and I'm good to go.
Mm-mm. I was on that. I was on that for a while, and it just my third eye, everything is just like not working. you know, you're
Food,
running on fumes.
we need a lot of food. We need the right foods. As you know, when you're pregnant, if you're not, instantly,
Yeah,
baby starts like,
yeah.
okay, I
I started getting nauseous. Yeah.
nauseous, extremely tired.
Oh
Oh
my
my,
gosh, the pregnancy tired is another level.
yeah.
Just wanted to say that.
One is because it's a big deal to grow a baby and you need to rest. But two is because your body needs to be nourished constantly, consistently, like 3 meals a day
Yeah,
between, right?
yeah,
3 meals a day with snacks in between, because I know the level my body needs. I'm supplementing with very high quality, organic, pure supplements and specific ones that I know work. I cleanse periodically. I just did my first cleanse, like
I
big
know
cleanse
you're glowing so much. Your hair too. Everything looks so good.
you. And it's something that
Yes, take up space.
I feel like I'm feeling amazing. And I feel like I know that the external changes and want to look beautiful and all. Sure. But what I'm really excited about is the way I feel,
Wait,
clarity that
yeah,
I have, the way I can show up for my family well at night, all these things really matters to me. And now I'm eating, like I am nourishing, I'm
Mm.
building. So this was a piece that I learned through my healing, through my pregnancy, that really taught me we need to make sure we're getting protein is very important, and we need to make sure we're getting the right protein. We need to make sure that we're getting, of course, all three like that, and to be building with just a little bit of food there. Like for me, it's really allowed to experience this robust vitality in life. It's not been constantly depleting. It's been nourishing. So yes, to answer, does that answer your question?
Yeah, it did. It did.
Yeah.
I was just very curious to, yeah, I was just curious what space you were in when you found out, and then just like the birthing of Women Full Bloom and the Sacred Sisterhood. This
Mhm.
is you're a healer. You are a healer, and yeah, I'm just so honored to be your sister and just witness this radiant glow up, and you're sharing all of it, for the collective, for all of us. And I'm so inspired, so inspired, even as a businesswoman, an entrepreneur, holistic, super holistic person, spiritual. Yeah, you inspire me so much. And the organizing, and you're like, I only got a little window to talk, I gotta go, because you got so much going on. And I understand that, because I have one, and it's just me, and it's hard, you know so you inspire me so much.
Thank you, love. Thank you so much. I really receive your words and I receive that. Appreciate you. And I also want to mention that you are well. You
Thank
also inspire. I truly believe we are our great healers. And
you. Yeah.
so my intention is to inspire that energy in every for her to know that the answer is that she sees herself, and to know how to tune in, is to know where to find that in ourselves, right? That's why we do meditation. That's why we get quiet. That's why we create space to really feel and connect on a deep level. Yeah. I hear my baby girl in the
I
other room. We've
know.
got it
Do you want to go get her?
without him right now, but yeah, I'm windows. Yeah, yeah. Womb healing. It's
Do you want to talk about the membership, and when you're going to share that? Yeah.
yeah. So the Sacred Sisterhood Circle. I invite us if you are someone who wants to deepen your connection to your womb. This is for the woman who wants to experience the flowing, hormonally balanced menstrual cycle. You don't have a menstrual cycle, creative and connected in your life at 60s,
Yes.
already had children to do that, but they just want to work through trauma from the past, you know, happen or overflowing creative sense right now, here in the present. If you're ready to balance by masculine energy, if you don't know what that means, but you feel like there's resonance there, you're ready to uncover what emotional cause of your health challenges at the root of the manifestation of infertility or the pain. If you're ready to feel confident in your ability and to hold a healthy pregnancy, when right, maybe you're just pre phase. I really and truly that womb healing is critical for every, and the journey for caring for wombs ideally begins around the onset of puberty and throughout our entire lifetime. It's something that we want to be doing at all stages of our life. It doesn't just like, it's not like a one-time thing and then it's done. This is consistent, and the womb wants to be cared for every single. Makes sense, right? This is our of our creative energy, the place where we birth our children, we birth our businesses, our gardens, our books, our ideas,
All
our
connected. I try so hard to spread this message that you're spreading right now, but like it's so hard to get them to believe that, but it's like we can't give up.
It's
It's
easy. It
Yes,
is.
it's all connected. All this work you're talking about will bring in the abundance. It will bring in the community. It will bring in more inner peace. It's not saying everything is going to be perfect, but it's like when these moments come up, it's like, yes, I get to go inward. What am I learning? This is okay. I have been off. I need to nourish myself. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. I get excited.
There is a mass awakening now, and are tuning into the wisdom of their wombs, their inner voices. It's time. This is, I really believe that this work is the healing of humanity. It begins with women healing their connection to themselves. Powerful. Wow. We have incredible gifts. We're so intuitive, so psychic by nature, right? We really can impact everything that's happening in the world. Or if it's the way we treat our planet, whatever it is, we have that. It starts with healing ourselves and beginning. So if you're ready to really go on that journey, release sexual trauma, things that your ancestors have been through that you might be carrying, um, heighten your intuition, awaken your inner healer, understand your monthly cycle, that you feel great every single month and that you feel it during your menstruation, during your luteal phase, right? Menstruation's coming so that you don't feel like you're crazy because you're having emotions, but you know how to tune into those emotions and use them as information. If you're ready to clear emotional blockages from into periods, feel deeply connected to truth, receive support of a beautiful, like-minded community of beautiful souls, sisterhood, hopefully your creative shine and your light, radiate health from the inside out, and so much more. This circle is here for you. The monthly 2-hour live group coaching call to support your radiant womb health, vitality, all of it. You will receive instant to this beautiful community. You'll also receive instant access to a gorgeous recorded meditation, the guided womb.
Such a good meditation.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're really good at them.
This will support you to clear and connect with you, to release energies, to cultivate your highest fertile capacity, and to heighten your intuition and regulate your nervous system, which is so, whether you're wanting to become a mom, if you're already a mom, very, very, very important. If you're just living your life, regulated nervous system is everything. Also, right?
Who I felt that. All last year, I constantly was in a just dysfunctional system. Whew. No, thank you. I have
And it's
so
like
much peace right now.
sometimes that space and we don't even know, right?
No,
Have
you don't
no
know any
idea.
different. I was like I said, I normalized the dysfunction, and that encompasses everything: the mental, the physical, yeah, the chest pains, the which is anxiety. I was just living in that.
It's a lot.
It is a lot, yeah.
I'm happy you're beyond that.
Me, me too. I'm happy.
So the community is here to support you. If you're dealing with anxiety and stress, it doesn't have to be this way. I'm here to help you and guide you to the other side. You'll also receive our private Facebook community for ongoing support and inspiration. The questions over the month and tools to increase fertility naturally, to heal your womb naturally, somatic practices to release stress from your physical body. You'll receive menstrual balancing techniques for cycle. So much support, conscious conception, preparation, spiritual connection, self to the universe, divine, nature, God, or whatever name you give this energy. We have a very beautiful spiritual foundation, as you can attest to, Aneshka.
And we meet on the full moon or the new moon.
We often meet on the full or the moon. Right
Yeah.
now, we're on the full or the new moon cycle. The next call is like
Those are important too.
the same moon. But we
Yeah,
do tune in cycles and sometimes what's happening.
yeah,
And this is an opportunity to share, to be seen, to be heard, to be witnessed your journey by a like-minded soul. On some days, you'll be with Aneshka and so many women.
yeah. I think I'm gonna start recording my my journey with the sacred sisterhood. Just yeah, I think I'm gonna just start sharing more. It's almost like a cleanse, but like a spiritual cleanse. You know,
Yeah,
I wanna share that. Um, so yeah, others can join in. You know, when we're
beautiful.
doing it ourselves. Yeah,
There is such medicine, and I'm looking.
yeah.
And yeah, it's incredible. And then also with the sisterhood, you get this beautiful membership portal that I've built out. Get access to some other amazing additional resources, including more powerful guided meditations, yoga classes for womb health speakers, and fertility class.
And I want to add in astrology too. You add in like gene keys. I didn't know anything about gene keys.
That is in womb in full bloom. That is not
Ah,
a
okay. But it's like the option of the information that they will gain if they do that. Yeah. Because you can explain more in the sisterhood. Yeah.
third circle. If you want the full package, just join
Yeah,
woman.
yeah.
That's the ultimate. But
Divine feminine rising. This is what we're sharing.
yeah, but I will say that what we're doing in the Woman Full Bloom Sacred Sister Circle is phenomenal because all of this is valued at $1,100. It's over 11. This sisterhood circle is only $7 a month. So it's very, very, very accessible for anyone desiring to have this experience on a monthly basis to connect with community, receive this healing support. And yeah, it's really amazing. And I I love watching clients heal and the healing that they're calling in. And I love watching them succeed and birthing their
Oh,
business,
yes, yes.
all of this into the world, massively inspired and well supported position. This is my greatest joy. And I'm really excited to say that we have an amazing addition to our program. There's a special announcement. If you've been following program, you know that this live comes with a very event. And do you want to make the announcement? Should
Okay, so the first 10 people to sign up, I will be gifting this beautiful, I call it like a Moon Goddess Earth body pendant. And if you can kind of see, this area is for the womb and it's really heavy and thick. So it's like it feels nice in your hands, but this is the moon and this is the womb. And there's an area here for grounding. And what I basically do is like you'll find me like doing this a lot or just like rubbing here. And I like to touch. I like to touch things. So like I'll either have like my crystal in my hand, like a palm stone, if I'm feeling anxious or if I'm driving. So sometimes when I'm driving, I'll just rub here. And I am actually happy that we're talking about this because I haven't had a chance to share the true meaning of um this pendant. And yeah,
I wanted to tell us all about the Moon Goddess Pendant. I'm wearing one also for anyone who hasn't seen. Maybe you've seen in pictures. This is my favorite.
yeah.
I love it.
And it'll come with that chain that Candice has, and it's adjustable. But I feel like it's such a beautiful piece to have, and it just really is in sync with the sisterhood. It really, really is. Yeah. And just the importance of our womb, like you said, whether you want to conceive or not, because it's all spiritual and it's energy and it's all connected. Whatever you're trying to birth or call in, the sisterhood is like it's a space to learn all of these tools that have helped you and that have helped me and that are still helping me, because I'm in a transition phase with my business, and I'm really happy that I'm in the sisterhood because I'm going to be making some major changes, and it's because of the sisterhood, and it's
So,
because of this piece too. It's like following my intuition and getting messages on what to create, and trusting my intuition of like what I'm creating and standing behind my truth and what I'm creating instead of creating things just to create. Like I have a connection, and my intentions are pure with um, what I'm creating and what I'm birthing. Yeah.
can you will you please tell about your beautiful business,
Oh,
how you're inspired to support women and the healing of through your business? Want
uh,
them to know all
I
about.
really just want to be of service. I think ever since my awakening, I just want to share this message. And I feel like I am a conduit kind of between just both worlds. So I'm like, I'm receiving these messages and downloads, and then I transmute them into my creations.
Mm,
And yeah, that's what my business. It's about um, divine feminine rising, just more play and joy and meditation and honoring the shadow and bringing things to light and just living your truth. And I want to do more than jewelry. This is like inspiring me so much more to just like not just do jewelry. So nature is going to be birthing something big, and I'm not sure yet, in 2024. So I'm calling it in now. Yeah, and everything is sustainable, like recycled packaging. When you get your packaging, it's like this beautiful linen. Nothing, you can keep everything. Only thing is the box that you can like recycle. But yeah, you can put your crystals in it, or I don't know, coins. I don't know. My daughter plays with my pouches. I just want to give and share this light, and it's really from my heart, and it makes me so excited and happy. You could tell in my face. So yeah.
I love supporting women-owned businesses. I just I want everyone to know that Aneshka puts her whole heart and soul into the work she does. I've been following her jewelry for many years. I have my favorite. I lost one, and my necklaces, but some of my favorite pieces that I've ever had in my life come from her company. I've been so blessed to receive them, and just the energy. I really feel like I know that everything that we do is energy, including the choices that we make, the businesses that we start. And I only want to support
Yes.
things
Yes. I
and
agree.
the right intention behind it. I just love everything that you produce. So nature is spelled with a K in like knowledge. It's
Yeah, like
like
it's knowledge and nature and honoring the cycles, the change. Like we were just talking about the going inward, blossoming, going inward, blossoming. So that is basically the story behind nature is knowledge, always feeding ourselves with knowledge and nature and honoring these changes and these cycles. Wild how this is all coming full circle now. Wild.
Jasmine loves how you said transmute them into my creations. And I
Yeah, I
agree.
really do believe that I'm a conduit, and I'm the deeper I meditate, the deeper I'm in my spiritual practice, I really receive these messages. Like I was, I received a message from spirit to have something that resembles the sun and white background for this call. And I was like, something that resembles the sun. What is that? And I was like, yellow. Okay. And I was like, I don't have anything. And I'm like, oh, my couch. Just little signs like that to pay attention to, because I was going to do it at my studio. And I'm like, couch. But yeah, that was a message that came in for me. So yeah, I am transmuting what I'm my intuition and what I'm being told. And this
Beautiful.
is just the beginning. I'm so excited to share so much more.
So just for everyone, a lot kind of quick. We're so excited. Two things. One, Nature, Anishka's website, naturelabel.com, correct?
Label.com, and it'll also be in our bio. And maybe when you post this on your YouTube, you can like put a link
I'll put the link in my bio below.
for the sign up. And so when we have the first 10,
Yeah, I'll mention that.
oh, okay, you're talking about my friend.
Important because I really believe
Aw,
so beautiful and magnificent. For women, we love jewelry. We want to be adorned. We want to be gorgeous. We want to know that the art that we're wearing with intention and love.
something,
This is
yeah.
for the first 10 up for Womanful. You're going to receive one of these. The first 10 women who sign up this month. Okay. This is is this
The
$122?
120, yeah, 122.
This is unreal, y'all. Necklace is $122 value.
And it's sustainable. You can sleep, take a shower.
$10. Membership is only $47. So
Yeah.
wow,
Oh, yeah,
you're getting over 1,100 value for the membership, plus this beautiful $122 pendant. And say I wish every single one of my necklaces worked this way. Watch this. This is so epic. It's so
yeah. I know you're
easy.
like, I love the dainty chain.
On a long necklace now. There we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
a little
short.
shorter. When I practice yoga, I usually just like put it all the way up, or sometimes I'll take it off.
Sorry, I gotta fluff up my fro. Mars. It's so
I love the
so
dainty chain because it just really well. I have this today, but it just like
yeah.
it draws so much attention and it attracts a lot of attention. I should say. I'll be in public and they're like, oh, "What is that?"
I feel so beautiful in this. So the first 10 women to sign up December 20 are
They will receive this. Yes, so you can. It's silver or gold. Yeah, that's
and you
huge.
can keep okay, here's two things you can do. If you're already in the you can purchase for a
I would love to
sister.
give a major, huge discount for this necklace for the sisters that are already in it.
Wait. Anisha can hook you up no matter what you
Yes, I'm like abundance is always the giving and the receiving is like when you understand that concept, you don't
do.
you don't have
No,
to worry.
abundance. She is generous. She knows how to give and receive. But what I was going to say is that also this gift because we're in the season of giving to others. So you might want to gift the Woman Full Bloom Sacred Sisterhood Circle to a sister that you feel could.
Actually,
If you're
I
already in,
do have someone I wanna. That's funny you said that because I was thinking about. I have someone that is kind of like like I mentor and I love her to death, and
right,
she's on her journey, and I'm like she would benefit so much from the sisterhood. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm going to pay for someone to be in the sisterhood, like just gift that for them. Yeah. Oh.
that's so loving of you, right? What a great gift. So joining the sisterhood, then this could either be your gift or you could get a pendant to a goddess in your life. You want a
Yes.
goddess. Also, I loved how you told me that you can put part right here
Yeah, anything. I put all my fingers there. I usually do my index, but or the middle finger, like this.
in the middle.
And
You were
I'll
talking
just
about.
be rubbing it. I'll be like, I just
Mhm.
love it. Do you know you're feeling it right now, right? Doesn't it like feel like when I was sculpting this, I would feel it with the clay and I was like, the feeling that I was getting in this womb area was like an activation. And
Mhm.
like I said, I like to go deep. I'm just that kind of person. So
Like a,
I was having a hard
for me,
time how to explain this without someone thinking I'm crazy. Yeah. But yeah. I'm just,
when you put it on, you're gonna feel it. You'll know.
yeah. When you put it on, you instantly felt like that.
Amazing. Okay, Anishka, is there anything that you want to share before we wrap this call?
No, I am just I feel so whole and complete with everything that has been said.
How can women find you in socials and all the things?
On my Instagram, both of my websites, and will be on my bio. or can't, you can go find me in Candice's friends list or post or something. Yeah.
If you're not already following me, you can find me at I am Candice Neaves on Instagram and also at Woman Full Bloom on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. You're on YouTube. What's your YouTube?
Aneshka Boheme, same thing.
Beautiful. Anesha.
K-A, Boheme, Boheme. Yes.
Beautiful. Any questions about the sacred circle, please share them in the comments. Send me a message on up for the Sisterhood Circle at the link below. It's $7 a month for yourself, a beautiful, and the first 10 sign up will receive one of the gorgeous goddess pendants. But this is a limited time offer, and it's going to be encourage you to do so soon if you're wanting to take advantage of it. And I just want to thank everyone who showed up live with us to receive today for being here for the replay. I hope that this has been massively inspiring and supportive for you wherever. So look forward to connecting with you more. And Anisha, I want to thank you for your testimony, to experience, for all that you've received through the circle, and for being. I love
I
you.
love you too so much. I will talk to you soon. I'm so happy we did this, sis. Mwah. Bye, Jasmine. Thanks for sticking it out with us. Yes, I did sculpt this. Yes, it was a totally intuitive sculpt. I didn't even know what I was going to be making.
Where's the chat?
I do feel so whole and complete with everything that we shared. I do. I feel so good.
I can't see the chat anymore, but I love Jasmine.
That's what she said. She says, she was like, wow, you sculpt. And then she says, I feel so whole and complete. Yeah.
Well, we're going to keep sending you our prayer energy and trust and expect a miracle.
Bye, sis. Love you. Save this. Can you save this?
Yes, I will save this live.
Okay. Love you so much. Call me if you had a second today to catch up. I know you got to go to the girls.
I'll call you.
Bye.
Mwah.
Mwah.